3, 2, 1. Hey guys, everybody, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the ISEKAI TTRPG series. My name is Fray, and once again, I'm streaming when I should be on my day off. But that's fine, because we're going to be joined today with Dawn, who is our second member of the Jade route of the ISEKAI TTRPG, which will consist of all of the members, or as many members as we can gather from Polaris VT, which is Nyx and Dawn's group. They make up Gen 0 of said group, and it'll consist of both Gen 0 and Gen 1 members. So, stay tuned. Let me just do my DMing. Oh, wait, is it 1M or 2Ms? I've actually set... But you guys are gonna not gonna believe this, but I've actually in advance set my tweets. I also need to change that. I need to change that. Instead of read much, I should be respond much, because I feel like that's more appropriate. Let's go to Streamlabs. Bum bum bada bum bum bada bum bum bada bada bum bum. Okay. Commands. DMing. I'll be able to respond to Fray. And DMing code has been updated. Yeah, it is Persona themed. I love it. It's a very nice. Okay, let's see. Come on. Haha, there it is. There's the updated one. We're gonna pin that. And what we're going to do, chat, is we are going to jump straight back in. So here is my question for you guys. What is your favorite fantasy genre? We're going to ask one question every day. Here's high fantasy, low fantasy, or dark fantasy. There's the question for the day. Feel free to answer. Feel free to, because I know a lot of you guys pop in late and just watch the stream at double speed. So I will leave that up for the rest of the day so that you can leave your input. But without further ado, let's jump right in, shall we? I know the majority of my boys are probably asleep, but that is A-okay. That is A-okay. It's also Sunday, so I know that most of you are busy. But despite that, the show must go on. And we are going to be here. We are going to be playing with Dawn. And we're going to be jumping straight into the first episode of Dawn Solo Story. Here we go. And we're back. What's up, Dawn?
Oh my goodness. Hello.
Lamau. Oh, that's your Hogwarts shirt. That's so cute.
Oh yeah.
That's so cute. I love it. Let me very
Let's
quickly.
go.
In the span of the conversation we had to now, I have developed a cold, so I'm gonna be sniffling a little bit. I don't know how.
Why?
I don't know, but apparently now my nose is running. I think I'm allergic to streaming.
Oh no. This is what you get.
Yabe. Yo, what's up, Metallic? Let me very quickly set it to so that people can see the background.
Yeah, I'm also gonna change my PNG because I want to do the bonk. If I can find it.
Oh. There it is. Perfect. And now, chat, for anyone who doesn't know, we have already made the character, so we're going to be going straight into the story. I was just telling chat that we have already made the character. We're just going to be heading straight into the story. So, no boring writing part. Let's go.
Yay! Let's go.
Let's go, bro. All right.
Let's go.
So, I can hear the music, by the way, in the background. Good day.
It's very intense. I like it.
Yeah. Well, now it's going to be PTSD-inducing.
Why?
Because it's not copyright, apparently. Who knew? Who knew? But I think it's just the music box version, not copyright. But, Don, are you ready to jump into the world of the East of... I hit go live and was reborn in a fantasy world. That's the official name for this light novel.
No, just kidding.
I actually had a person once I was playing an Isekai and they were just like, a prompt appeared on your phone that said, would you like a second chance in life? And he said no and threw the phone into the river, and I was like, oh, well, time to make a new character.
Just kidding. Also, I just changed my thing. Feel free to resize me.
Oh, no worries. Gonna put you right there. Perfect. Let me just very quickly.
I have my notes ready, sir.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna just very quickly get. Here it is. I'm just gonna quickly screenshot this, and then I'm gonna put this in there, save, and then do this. Man, the freaking effort I do for memes. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. Pain pickle. Okay.
Pain pickle.
Save. Close. Open.
We got this. What the heck? Bro, what are you doing?
There we go. Perfect. 10 out of 10. 10 out.
Mix. I'm not doing this.
Okay, and then I move this below, reacting into there. Oh my god. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So.
This man.
What the Buddha? What the Buddha?
I am not doing shit.
But the... Alright, here we go. Are you ready? Close your eyes. Relax.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you'll probably get cramps as well as many other side effects. Don't worry about it. It was all in the terms and conditions. I'm sure you read them all. Now.
I can't read.
How did he know my weakness? It was a day just like any other. You were able to stream some. You had a little bit of time, and you thought that it might be a good time to just launch your stream. It was a bit last second, but that's life. You sit at your computer. And you launch your streaming software, and suddenly you notice something strange. A new source has appeared in your streaming setup, labeled only 3 question marks. Upon trying to click it, a simple text box with a small area for you to respond in text says, would you like... No, it's like... First it says, are you a streamer? Question mark. with the little underscore with a little section for you to respond in text.
I think I am.
Is that what you type in the box?
Yes.
Perfect. It then says, if you hit go, no, it's like hitting go live right now. We'll assume that you've read the terms and conditions. Is that okay? There's a little thing that pops up with a little terms and conditions link followed by a simple yes or no click.
People don't read those though. Sure.
So at this point, everything sort of fades back, and a small icon appears in the bottom of your screen, but it's almost barely noticeable. It simply says, "I hit go live and was reborn in another fantasy world." A little icon. Look at that. He said the name of the anime. So, but you pay very little heed. Your stream starts. You start your game. Everything seems normal. Eventually, though, you start to see a new bot appear in your chat. Straight after the "Do you want to be famous by followers here" bot. But that one's quickly bombed.
God damn it.
But underneath it, it says, "Your new adventure is about to start in 10, 9. And so for some reason, no one seems to be able to see it but you. And you try to move to ban the bot. But you realize that your hands seem heavy. You try to say something, but you notice that your mouth doesn't move.
I'm screaming eternally.
Aren't we all? At this point, you now very much realize something feels very wrong. You feel like you're caged within your own body. It's refusing to move. It's almost as if your soul is being pulled out of your mortal vessel as you feel your body begin to slouch and slump over, and the last thing you feel before your vision fades to black is the sharp thump of your body hitting the floor below you.
Ow, my head.
Ow, my head. And that is when you find yourself in total darkness, unsure if you're still alive or not, but you feel almost as if you're sinking through water. And you feel yourself sort of land on a soft surface. However, you still can't see anything. You kind of feel a little bit nauseous, like car sickness.
Oh no.
Roll. This is going to be your first roll. You ready? Roll 1d20.
Oh shit, we're going in. Okay.
Yo, Sav, what's up? And hey, Persona, welcome to the stream.
1d20. There you go. I got a 3.
Okay, never mind. Screw the little bit of motions. You're feeling very sick. You feel as though you've just spent, like, easiest way to describe it, 1 hour on a bumpy road while you were staring at your phone and reading a book.
Oh fuck, no, that
feeling?
actually has. That has happened to me.
That is how you feel right. You literally, the definition of how you feel right now. Do you see my screen? Do you see my stream?
Yeah.
This is how you. This is how you feel right now. Accurate representation.
You're right. Oh my god.
However, at this point, you feel something poking against your cheek. You feel something poking against your cheek while you're there. Your eyes are closed. You just feel like you kind of feel like. Let's face it, everyone here. This isn't a freaking joke about it, but for anybody here, like who has been very, very carsy, you kind of just feel like you want to die. Really, is the easiest way to describe it. And you're just there and you just want it to end, and suddenly you feel a sharp prick against your cheek, followed by the voice of what sounds like a young girl. It's like, hello, hi, are you there? Wake up, rise and shine.
What?
Roll perception.
Oh fuck! How do I do that?
Sorry. Basically, every time I say something like roll strength, roll perception, roll anything, it means roll a d20 and add your score, your perception score, which is 1 to
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Perfect.
17.
You open your eyes and it's quite bright, but your eyes adjust very quickly. You've been starsing before, you know how to deal with it, you compose yourself, you look around you, and suddenly you're kind of even more confused as you seem to be sitting on just a flat plane of just what looked like a mixture between clouds and cotton balls. And it's just straight as far as the eye can see, and the sky is just this bright blue with this bright sun beaming down on you. And a little girl is standing next to you. She's got a little kimono. It's kind of white and pink. She's got pink twin tails, purple eyes. She looks adorable. She's looking at you and she's like, morning.
Morning?
Welcome to heaven. Nice to meet you.
Wait, what?
Nice to meet
Wait, what?
you. It's how we greet each other here. It's a very polite way of saying it. It means that I am pleased that you are here and that you're not somewhere else, she says with his.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Not really sure how I got here though.
Oh, I brought you here. I sent a message to you, didn't I? It was in the terms and conditions.
That was you?
Hi, I'm Fluencia. Nice to meet you. I'm the goddess of fame and influence. That's me.
Oh.
She does a little twirl.
Oh, that's cute. Kawaii.
Oh, thank you. But I bet you're wondering why you're here, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it's because I've been gathering people from your world to be heroes who will come and save this world from the great calamity, she says as rainbows. She puts her hands together and forms a little rainbow shape in between her hands.
The freaking like imagination thing from SpongeBob.
Legit.
Oh my god.
And she's just like, that's she says, and you are one of the champions that I've brought. Because it's kind of, not gonna lie, I can't really do it myself. I tried once or twice before, and I failed. People got mad at me. But that's why I decided to get help this time. Welcome! She does another little twirl.
You're saying there's more? It's kind of sorts like you're implying that there's more people in this.
Yeah, I brought over 1, 2.
You got this?
More than 2. But you're number. Welcome to heaven. she says, but yeah. So basically, what I want to tell you was that that you're here and you're going to save this world and you're going to do it well because I believe in you and I only chose the best of the best. In other words, I went on Twitch, clicked Vtuber, and you were there. So, welcome to the world.
Okay.
But she says, as the goddess of influence and fame, the amount of power that I can provide to you depends on how many people that you can influence and how many people that you can rally to your cause, if you will. As such, I thought it best to gather streamers. I tried YouTubers before, but they were a bit strange. They're kind of like not really, a lot of them aren't really used to social interaction, so they kind of just edit their videos in the dark and stuff. So I thought streamers were better.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that, but okay.
But yeah.
I'm still a bit confused.
I should probably tell you about some stuff about this world, huh? That'll probably help, huh? Yeah. So, firstly, don't worry, you're not dead. You're in,
thank God.
What's the...
Purgatory?
What's the Japanese word for bear?
Kuma?
Yeah, that thing. You're in a coma. I know what that means really, but I heard someone say bear, and so you're in a bear. You're in a... I hate her. I hate this card so much. Why did I write her to be like this? I can't even stay in character.
That sounds like a you problem, sir. I'm actually slamming the number of face palms I've done this past few minutes is insane.
She looks and she says,
thank God, she's cute.
I love her so much. But she says, but yeah, now, this world is what's called a side realm. Your world is the prime realm. And every time someone in your world creates a world or a story or anything, it forms one of these side realms. And, well, what's really cool about that is the fact that technically these worlds were made by people from your world, which I just said, but I thought I'd say it again for emphasis. But it makes sense if you think about it. Have you ever wondered why is it that you can sometimes remember like the entire world of Harry Potter and all of the intricacies, but at the same time sometimes find it hard to forget what you ate for breakfast in the morning?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I kind of do.
Yeah. Well, it's because those worlds actually exist. And you're pulling from knowledge from another realm. A side realm. Whereas with cereals, the only thing you're pulling from is carbs.
I don't eat cereal, but okay. You got this.
She looks and she says, but yeah, so never got your name. She stretches out her hand. Nice to meet you.
Oh, sorry. How rude. My name's Donhart.
Hi, Don.
Hello, Flencia.
You're one of the 3 people who get my name right. One person just calls me Influenza. Not very nice.
Influenza. No, I tend to remember names pretty good.
But yeah, apart from, well, now that we've introduced each other, we're officially friends. But also, would you like any other questions answered? Do you have any questions at all? I will answer whatever you want. So long as I know the answer. Of which there are not many questions I do.
First thing, can we get out of the... Are we in the sky right now?
Yeah, you want to go down?
Please, I kind of have afraid of fear of heights.
Oh,
So I'm
perfect. Watch
kind of
this.
trembling in my boots.
Place your hands on my hands, she says as she puts both her hands forward.
Okay. Eek.
And she says, she closes her eyes, and then suddenly her eyes open, and they're glowing this bright white as you see the clouds around you begin to swirl around faster and faster, sort of closing in on you guys, and suddenly there's a big boom as like the clouds are burst apart and they're flung apart, and suddenly her eyes open and you feel yourselves begin to plummet lower and lower, and she goes, there you go, I just gave you the ability to instantly, you ready for this? She says as her hair is now floating up in the air. You guys are like free falling, and she's pretty calm about it. And she's just like, and you can't even see the bottom. It's like, right, all you need to do is close your eyes, wish to be on the ground, and you'll instantly go from any height that you're free falling safely on the ground. It's a really cool ability. Go, do it now, otherwise we're gonna die. Well, you're gonna die.
I'm closing my eyes.
The moment you open your eyes, you find yourself in a grassy meadow, and it seems fine. You don't even feel the fall. You momentum has stopped. You're just on the ground. And I was like, there. She's like, there you go. That's my little goddess blessing for you. Now, if you ever find yourself falling, close your eyes, and you're instantly on the ground. I call it feather falling.
Great.
Now,
I may have lost my lunch.
that's fine. I have lunch. Do you want some lunch?
No, thank you.
But it's really good.
Okay, I'll have some.
Yay. She hands you a little one of those little heart candies. You know, the ones with little hearts on it.
Aww.
She smiles and looks up at you. There we go. We'll go 50-50. And she eats hers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ow.
I've fallen into hard times. I've been living off these.
It's better than nothing.
Lots of sugar. That's all I need. But do you have any other questions? We're on the ground now. Hopefully you're less scared. But the problem is on the ground. On the sky, you're scared of heights. But on the ground, you have to deal with the crippling weight of your actions. She looks down.
Why did I feel like a big ass burden just has been landed on my shoulders?
Because it is. Everyone's gonna die if you don't do your stuff. Except for me. But I'll just be sad. Which is probably worse than death. Depending on who you ask. What's up, Haru? How you doing?
Is there anything you want me to do?
Yeah. Stop the great calamity, she says with a rainbow again.
How do you want me to stop this great calamity? I did the exact same action as she did.
Unfortunately, there is no rainbow, but she appreciates the gesture. She says, well, I'm sure you'll see it I'm sure you'll see it. And I'm sure you'll know what it is when you see it. That's the word. That's the saying. I'm sure you'll know it when you see it. And then you see it, and then you stop it, she says with a smile.
Okay, how about this? Is there a place I can go to? Because we're kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, when your soul is ripped out from here, because technically we're still kind of between two worlds. You're in this world, currently in your old body. You're gonna be given a new body, but that's fine, because it'll be still your soul. I believe your kind call it, wait, what genre was that again? No, it wasn't harem. Yeah, isekai, that's it. That's it.
I see.
You're gonna be reborn into this world with some... Actually, I don't really know where you go. So here's the thing, right? You can go back to your other world once things are done. Basically, you get every goddess and your god or yeah, no, that's it. Gets to give each person 2 miracles, 2 goddesses, divine blessings. So one I used to bring you to this world, and if you want to go back, you've got to earn another one, because I already used both of the goddesses' blessings on you. So if you want to earn the other one, you need to stop the great calamity, which means I can't really control where you go. There was one guy and I used his blessing. His first blessing was to bring him here. His second blessing was that he would have a really good looking mother. I thought it would make his childhood better, but he didn't appreciate that. So ever since then, the second goddess's blessing, since it's the one that you get to choose yourself, I've waited for you guys to ask first. So you got feather falling, she says with a smile.
Okay. So that's my blessing. Okay.
There was another girl with purple hair that had the ability to be perceived as a very hot mommy.
Why do I have this unsettling feeling that I kind of know this purple-haired person?
But she says, but that's besides the point. We have customer anonymity, which means that we don't tell people what the other people did. So I can't say any more. But do you have any other questions? You're about to be reincarnated. Trust me, don't worry. The whole birthing process and stuff is a bit unpleasant, but you won't remember it past a few years. Your brain's still going to be forming and stuff. And I mean, you might remember it, but I've never asked people. Usually when I ask them how their birth was, they give me weird looks. So I assume that means that they don't remember.
Yes, the birds and the bees is not really a good topic for someone as young as you.
I'm old. She's down.
How old? If you don't mind me asking, sweetie.
1, 2.
Here we go again.
Older than 2.
Okay. Oh, maybe one day I'll tell you the story of the birds and the bees. Yeah.
I know enough. I know. Someone taught me one. I was reading literature from your world.
Oh no.
And I believe the word that chinko chincha is what I learned. And that's all I need to know. But
Can
anyway.
I change my... never mind.
Oh, would you like to
Never
change?
mind.
Would you like your clothes changed? I've got to change your clothes. I mean, it won't matter. You're gonna be reborn. It'd be weird if like baby came out with like full-on like dressing gown. That's kind of strange. Probably not good for the mother.
Agreed. But okay. Okay, let's just get this over with.
Yay! She says with a smile. She claps, and suddenly there's a bright flash as you feel your soul.
No, I just say 8. I clap too. Sorry.
As you feel your soul being ripped. Your soul is being ripped from your body, as suddenly you see everything begin to fade to black around you. And the next thing you hear is the sound of... It's the sound of crying.
Oh no.
Your... How do I describe it? It's a sound of crying. As though you try to open your eyes and everything seems blurry. You hear voices around you as... Wait. Definitely not the music. Definitely not the music. Not the right song for the occasion. not the right song for the occasion.
Not the right song of someone giving birth. Just kidding.
Let's say the normal phrase never. Difference between just very quickly. Difference between high fantasy and low fantasy is low fantasy is just medieval with like a little bit of magic, like occasional magic, like probably would you say Game of Thrones is low fantasy? I mean, there's dragons, but it's not a big part of it. Whereas high fantasy is straight up Lord of the Rings and magic is everywhere kind of thing. I guess.
I was gonna say the Tudors, but no, that's just like fucking medieval times. Never mind.
Yeah, I think low fantasy is like there's magic exists, kind of like King Arthur's kind of thing, where it's just kind of like. But high fantasy is full on like anime fantasy. But yeah, so at this point, you hear voices, the sounds of a two rather concerned folk speaking in a language that you don't quite understand. That's when you realize that you have indeed been born in another world. As you look around, these folks seem strange. They seem shorter than most. Apart from their height, they look relatively normal, except for the fact that one man who you assume to be your father has this majestic beard, bright red, with these ornate rings in him. And he looks at you and he says, he opens his mouth, and the words that you couldn't understand a second ago, suddenly, almost as if by magic, in true anime fashion, you hear his English. And you hear him say the following words. He goes, Zeta, I can't believe we had another child. And she goes, what did you expect? This is, And you look up and you see the lady behind you. She doesn't seem to be a dwarf like the other. She seems a bit more human, but a lot shorter. She says, well, it doesn't matter whether or not we expected this. We've brought another life into the world, and we shall take care of her and the other siblings. And then you hear him say, but we need to be careful, Zara. We have too many enemies. We need to send her away. It's for her own good. And if things settle down, we can try to find her. She nods. And the last thing you remember of that era of your life was you being placed in what looks like a basket and brought to a carriage, handed over to a hooded figure. The sound of wagon wheels echoing through the night as you land on the doorstep, and you're picked up by a strange figure who you now know as well, you refer to them as your master. Their true name is Kara. And upon finding you on their doorstep, they took you in. They were a wizard. And however, they never did to teach you the arts themselves. They sort of took you in, and took care of you, but kind of always understood that it was kind of, it wasn't exactly a parental bond. And that's where the story's going to start.
Oh, let's go.
You hear pans clanging from below. As you hear the sound of your master saying, "Don, wake up, breakfast is ready."
What?
Come on. It's gonna be gone. It's almost gone. The dog's eaten half of it.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm running down the stairs if we even have stairs. Do we have stairs?
Yeah.
Just clarifying. Okay, I'm running down the stairs.
She says, "Come on, quick. Quick.
I'm here. God.
Yay, just in time to make breakfast," she says, sitting down. She's holding a knife and a fork. And she's got the little bib around her neck, around her little purple. She's got long blonde hair, and she's got like purple robe and a large purple witch's hat. she's got an empty plate in front of her. Chop. I'm hungry.
Fine. I ran down the stairs for this.
For me, your loving master.
Right away, master. I go cook.
Roll intelligence.
Crazy Don knows how to cook. That is true, because I don't know shit.
Well, we're gonna see if you know how to cook. So roll intelligence.
Fuck.
Gamba.
Shit. How much is intelligence again?
I think your intelligence is 10, so you don't add anything. So it's just add roll a d20.
Is that I got a 12.
You make it's good. It's good food. You're no gourmet chef, but you put together
No 5-star Michelin.
Yeah, but it's not bad food. Like it's like, you know, you fry a little bit of meat. You know, you chop up some fruits. You know, as a little side dessert. Some eggs. You know, it's nothing complicated, but it's good. You make some for yourself.
Best thing I'll ever done.
Yeah, exactly. And you make some for Kara. And she says, "I don't know how you fell for it. We don't even have a dog."
Can we have a dog though?
Do you want the dog?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's get the dog. As soon as you make enough money to buy it.
Hope I tried.
Good luck. I hear there's people looking for there's an antique sale in the heart of the little village. When is it again? Oh, it's today. Do you want to go sell some of my old junk there? You can go around and look for stuff. Maybe they'll see a dog. Maybe you can buy a dog at the car boot sale. Well, it's not a car... Shit. It's not a car boot sale. Cars don't exist in this world. She says... She says... Yeah, it's a little like flea market. And she says... I'm sure you'll find something good. Whatever you make, like, this is all junk to me. Just make sure you pay... You just give me, like, I don't know. Just give me whatever's left. I don't really need anything. You need money, not me. I'm kind of loaded. I love her so much.
Yeah, she's loaded, and while me, I'm just like, I'm broke. Sounds accurate.
But yeah. She says, well, there's also the flea market, but if you're looking for extra money, there's also, I guess people are looking for, there was one person, she says, she repeats, and she says, there was someone looking for, an escort to an ancient ruin, one of those archaeologist types. They're a bit boring. I tend to not. He was like, oh, I need a powerful wizard to watch over me and while I go there. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, I'm busy. And he was like, what are you busy doing? I was like, not helping you, thank you very much. But I told him I'd ask you. Now, like, you're not a powerful wizard by any means, but he doesn't know that.
I'm offended, first off, but...
Have you ever tried casting magic?
Touché.
Exactly. Now, so you've got that option. You've got the flea market. There's also... come here. You know, you've been under my house for a long time, and frankly, like, I don't know what came over to me. You were like, I saw you in the basket. I was like, hey, look, she can, like, if I train her up enough and feed her, she'll make breakfast for me. But there's a really cute boy in town, right? And he's like, he's in here and he's looking around, and he's, frankly, he looks a bit shady. And like granted, if you approach, he might murder you, or could become a new sugar daddy, if you know what I mean.
Master!
Wow, that's how I got far in life.
Where's that sugar daddy now, huh? I don't see him around.
Yeah, but I have half of his wealth. She smirked.
Fair point. Fair point. Shit, you did not just give me a sugar daddy route, bro.
I love this character so much. I'm so glad I finally got to put her in somewhere.
You did not actually just give me a sugar daddy route, boy. Okay, option. Flea market, ancient ruins, or fucking sugar daddy.
Yo, Nix, you can't even say that after you had like 4 potential sugar daddy routes and you like fucked them all up.
You know what? I'm a strong, independent woman. I'm going to the ancient ruins.
With the archaeologist guy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, you can tell Kara that.
I think I'd rather go to with the archaeologist, Master.
Are you sure? He's like, he's not very attractive. He's like, and I don't know, it doesn't look like he had much money either. He was kind of a bit strange, you know. Well, I mean, he looked at me, like, look at me. And he didn't even bat an eye, like, not even flustered, nothing. I think his barn doors swing the other way, you know what I mean?
Maybe something fun will happen. I have a feeling.
She smirks and she's like, oh, I knew a part to be rubbed off on you. Just remember to be irresponsible, okay?
Huh?
Now, last time I heard, he was... I love her so much. I just created my perfect waifu in this character. But anyway, she says, but he did say he was gonna be stationed in the tavern. You'd probably start over there if you want to look for him. He was going to pay decent money, to be honest. It was a couple of days hike. You haven't been outside in a while, so remember, eye contact is everything. Don't tell people too much about yourself. They're only going to use it to blackmail you later. Don't get scammed. And don't die.
That's gonna be hard. But okay, Master.
Oh, and bring back some carrots. We're out when you come back.
Why carrots?
Because I used them all yesterday.
Can't you just grow them yourself?
No. That's your job and you haven't done it. I just sit there and look pretty. I'm retired.
You're not. Why am I not retired? When's my retiring?
That's her
Okay.
chance. I was like 11, so I was like, hey, go get your sugar daddy. She's like, no, now you want to retirement. You can't have it both ways done.
What? I didn't say I wanted a sugar daddy. What do you mean?
No, that's what I said. You don't want a sugar daddy, but you want to retire. You need that. You like it's one and the same. Anyway, go to the tavern. I'm sure you'll find. I'm sure the archaeologist will treat you well.
Okay, fine. I'll go to the tavern. Maybe treat myself to some liquor because I feel like I need a drink.
You are of legal age now. Oh, also, if you buy a dog, I'm naming him.
What?
His name shall be Dragma.
You know what? Not the worst name I've heard ever in my life.
Dragma. And I like lizards, so his name will be Dragma Newts.
Dragma. Oh man.
I like the sound of that.
You know what? Me too. Me too. Me too, master.
Okay, go, get out of here,
Okay, jeez.
It's time for my nap.
Okay.
She said. So you make your way out the door.
Okay.
And this is when you sort of, you didn't really go out a whole lot because there wasn't much to see in this. It was a more rural village. But one thing you do know for a fact is that this village is set in a desert. The sun is harsh, it's sandy, but there's a cool breeze coming from below as you see a huge raging river kind of flowing along the side of the just behind your master's house. Actually, her house kind of hangs over the river. It's kind of like a larger house with like an extension sticking out of the second floor, hanging over the river. That's with a balcony that your master likes to sunbathe on. But the town itself is made up of a few much smaller houses, and it is a town. So it's like, so there's enough of like economy. You've got like the central market hub where the flea market is going on. Several, maybe 2 or 3 taverns around, and as well as a large cathedral. The roads, however, they're sort of stone, but there's like sand covering them, so they in a lot of places there's a gentle breeze that whips up a little bit of sand on the street, but not high enough that it gets in your eyes or anything. It's actually quite a pleasant day. And you're heading to the tavern, right? Roll perception.
Oh fuck.
What's your perception score?
Was it +1?
I believe so. So +1, that means 11. Here's a rule of thumb for this game. 11 is a success. Anything above 11 or above is a success. The further up you get, the better of success it is. But anything past 11 is a success. Everything below 11 is usually a fail with very special circumstances. In battle is different because, you're beating their defense. But every other time it's 11. Now, you make your way towards the tavern. You notice something strange. As you're walking to the tavern, you notice a shady figure dipping in and out of street corners. He seems to be following you. You're currently about 3 blocks away from the tavern. What would you like to do?
Oh, this is hard.
That's what she said.
Fuck you. You know what? Approach it, dude.
Oh my god. Okay. So you turn around. And are you just gonna like look at him? Like wait for him to get close and then look at him?
Sir, do you need something?
The moment you approach him, he turns tail and just starts running back into the alleyway.
Okay, ignore.
Okay, perfect. You continue down the road. You're now 2 blocks away. Roll agility. Perfect.
Oh.
You're walking, and suddenly you get a strange feeling. From the corner of your eye, you see something flying towards you, and you leap forward. You're now just about 1 block away from the tavern. You can see it right in front of you, and you look to the ground next to you because you did a little roll on the ground, and you're now on 1 knee. You look to the right of you, and you see a dagger plunged firmly into the sand next to you that you've just dodged, that was just thrown at you from the shadows.
Oh my god. I almost died.
What would you like to do now?
Okay. I'm gonna be cautious now. I'm assuming I have my staff with me.
Yes you do. You never leave home without it.
Okay, I wield it as defense.
I will say that currently you don't have the magic because you're still not yet. Gotta unlock that in this turn. But you do have the stuff.
Okay. Pure defense here.
Okay, perfect. Are you gonna look for, because right now you look and you don't really you can check if you can see where the dagger came from, or you can like just walk back. Cause like, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna check where the dagger came from.
Roll perception.
Eesh.
Chat, can we get some prayers in the chat?
Ole.
20.
Ole.
One thing you learned from living with your master is to expect the unexpected. Whenever she'd be messing with her potions, different effects would happen. Lightning bolts would strike. Sometimes once she even conjured a demon that would stalk you for about 2 years, attacking you from the shadows, attempting to kill you. But you were able to eventually grab it with your bare fists and strangle it, despite it being invisible. So you are... Wait, why is Fluency still there? Yeah. So you're used to this. You look, your eyes dart from left to right until you see the same shaded figure from an alleyway to your right. What was it called? He's in an alleyway to your right, and he dips into the alley again the moment your eyes meet.
I'm following him.
Roll agility with advantage, or with a boon. So that means you roll agility and then you add a d6 roll to it. Perfect. Add a d6 roll. We'll see how well. We'll see if you can get over 20. Is that over 20?
Holy.
That is over 20.
That is over 20, yeah. It's perfectly 20.
Perfect. Let's go. I didn't clickbait you. Look, Dawn's right there. You immediately kick off. You're fast. You've been doing chores for this woman for like all your life, and they weren't easy. So you're fit. You're athletic. In fact, if anybody saw you, if anybody saw your stomach, hey yo, they'd see a chiseled, toned 6-pack as you dart through. You dart through the alleyway, jumping over little bits of pots and other things. A few people who are crouched over. You leap over them, chasing after this character. He looks at you and he seems to be panicking. He's going to pick up a pot, and he's going to attempt to throw it at you. He's going to roll to hit you. 16, and it does hit you in the face. Roll strength. See if you can maintain your thing.
Wait, how do I do that? D10 again?
D20 and then add your strength roll, yeah.
It's 1. So
16, nice. Okay, so unfortunately, the, what do you call it? The pot does hit you in the face, firstly, but you're able to, yeah, like, you're strong, and it just breaks off your face, and you take 1 damage, a little bit of blood pools from your forehead, but it doesn't stop you in pursuit. You're getting closer to him. What would you like to do? You're in arm's reach.
Bonk him.
With your staff?
Hit him with my staff.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, no, I'm aiming for the ankles. I'm gonna try to, like...
Oh, trip him?
Trip him.
Okay, that's gonna be... Okay, perfect. Roll to hit. That's D20, and then add your strength.
Gotcha.
Oh my
again.
god! These rolls! I'm gonna... This huge damage. Just 1 damage. Okay, perfect. It hits. Roll a D4 damage. I think a staff is a D6. Let me check the rolls. But anyway, for now, roll D4. I'll just add 2.
Okay. I got a 2.
2. Perfect. Weapons. Staff. D6. So we'll just play. D6 plus 1 even. What the heck? Why is it? Okay.
So that's...
So
5?
5. You grab your staff and you whip it at his ankles, causing him to fly forward as he tumbles. He kind of what was it? He
Facepan?
Yeah, he facepans hard into the ground, and at this point, this isn't an alleyway, so no sand, it's just hard stone, and he just slides forward, and you see him go, ugh, ugh. And he like rolls a bit, and then he hits his back against the wall, and he seems to be out cold.
Oh.
He's not dead. You can check he's not dead. But what would you like to do?
That was easy.
Everyone kind of looks at him. Nope, not the music. Not the right music. So at
Wait,
this
he's
point,
unconscious though. What the heck?
everyone kind of is looking at you, but they saw him throw the pot at you and stuff, and you hear people whispering in the alleyways from their windows and stuff. A lot of people just close their windows. They don't want to deal with it. It's a safe enough town, but people know when something's not their business as well. They know to leave it to you guys to figure out. Plus, they know you and they don't know him, so they're more on your side.
Can I drag him somewhere? Like, maybe? Like,
yeah, whereabouts?
Like an alleyway.
Okay. So you look for a quiet alleyway and you just kind of drag him in. You kind of give the people around you some smiles and stuff, and then you just kind of just drag him into the alleyway.
Like, I say some apologies, like, sorry about that. And just, like, carries him and leave.
One lady goes, oh, no, it's fine. Trust me, when I was your age, me and my husband used to fight all the time. I once cut off one of his fingers with a machete. But that's another story. Take your time, dear.
Okay. I'll ignore that. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Okay, I'm dragging him.
So you drag him into a little alleyway. And are you just gonna, like, what are you gonna do? You now got a unconscious man.
I have water on me, do I?
You want to just pour it on his head or something?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. You pour it on his head, and the man wakes up and goes, huh? What? Oh, he holds his head. Where am I?
I have I'm holding my staff, like, up to his neck. Kind of, like, low-key choking him. Just to make him stay in place.
On stream.
Shut up. Shush.
Yeah, so what's happening?
Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to explain why you attack me, or else.
He sighs. Roll will. Gonna see if you can intimidate him.
Okay, that's
with
plus
one boon.
for me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's plus 2
Oh
then.
my god.
Oh my god!
No, boon is a d6, so we'll see if we can get over 10. Or 20.
Oh, okay. D6.
So literally you need to get like... One, yeah. He goes, alright, just don't do anything. I was hired. I was hired to kill you.
By who?
I don't know. I work for the Shadow's Hand. Hired hitmen. They don't tell us who. They just tell us who to kill. That's all. That's all. That's all I know. I swear. You look at him and he seems to have this a tattoo on his cheek. It's like a skeletal hand. He also has a large scar on one of his eye. Other than that, he's bald. He seems to be in his like late 30s. So they never told me he could fight.
Well, I am full of surprises. That's for one thing.
He says, tell you what. If you let me go, I'll tell you everything I know. I'll tell them that you got away. And I will call it even.
Okay. But if I sense that you're gonna do something stupid, I will bonk you with my staff.
Oh, roll intelligence.
Eh?
Roll intelligence. D20. Plus 1, that's 11. Yeah, he's lying. You can tell he's lying. You've dealt with your master long enough to know what. She's made you OP, but she's like yeah, you know to tell when someone's lying.
Okay, listen here, you little shit. I can tell that you're fucking lying to me. So I suggest you tell the fucking truth before I strangle you to death.
Yes. Look, I'm just doing my job. I was told to kill you, and if I don't, they're just gonna send someone else. Even if you kill me, the Shadow's Hand doesn't give up. Not that easily. Not unless you go somewhere safe, or at least somewhere that functions outside of our jurisdiction. That's... And if they can't get to you, they'll go after someone you care about. And if you don't have any of them, well, then they'll just make sure that everyone you interact with goes quiet. And that is not something that I can control. Between you and me, that's the reason I'm with them in the first place. An option is you could work with them. That's what I did. But like I said, even if I don't kill you, someone else will. And frankly, I'd rather get paid.
Oh my god.
So if I don't kill you, they'll kill me.
Can I whack him unconscious right now?
Yes, sure.
Do it.
What's up, Wave Master? What's up, Chen? What's up, Brenda?
I've had enough information.
Don't worry about it, Chen.
Just whack him unconscious and hide him somewhere.
All right. You whack him again, and you find a large flower pot. And you sort of drag him over, and you just kind of stuff him into it. It's like a big, it's a huge one. And you look around, and you see like this big wild kind of big wildflower that's kind of like half the size of your body, and you uproot it and then just place it on his head and just kind of water it a little bit and leave.
I clean myself perfect. I'm out. Goodbye.
Perfect. Now.
Yeah.
What would you like to do now?
He says he's gonna go after the people I care about, and at the moment, that's Master Kara. Shoot.
Roll
Can I
intelligence.
go back and... Okay.
Oh my god, you almost got a 1. You
That scared me!
Yeah. So upon listening to what he said, you do recall that he said they go after that, like he said it would still take some time. You know what I mean? It's like if he goes back and says that you weren't dead. So you know that she's at least safe for the meantime. You're aware of that much. So it takes some time for the reports and the word to get back. You do know as well that the Shadow's Hand, they're a notorious assassins guild, and they're not based in this continent at all. They're actually based in Shin.
Good thing I hide his ass then.
But yeah.
Okay. I'll go to the tavern. Do what I'm usually...
Perfect. So at this point, you're able to get to the tavern without any assassination attempts, thankfully.
Nice.
And inside, you find that it's mostly quiet. The majority of the people seem to be off at the flea market. And so, but however, you see that in the sitting at one of the tables, surrounded by a bunch of maps, seems to be a figure wearing clothing that seems a little bit strange to you. It doesn't seem like kind of stuff you'd usually see around the place. He's looking through a bunch of papers and runes, and on the very far end, you see the tavern keep. He's a large man in his 40s. You know him. His name is Jared, and he kind of nods to you as you walk in. You're somewhat of a regular, he
nice.
And he so he nods to you as you walk in. There seems to be no one else of note. There's a few people passed out, as well as a few of the regulars just sitting and chatting amongst themselves.
Shoot.
Oh, yeah, that's Dawn, and she's bonking Nyx. What's up, Baberson?
Wait. Oh my god, I actually blanked out. Sorry.
We vibe.
Hey, is the archaeologist here?
Are you just asking? Who are you asking?
Okay, go to the guy in the counter or something. I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries. He goes, oh yeah, you're probably talking about that guy. He's over there. He's, Cadbison. Nerdy looking fella. Looking at papers. Bit weird.
Cabison? Cabison?
Huh?
Wait, what? Did you say the name?
No, I said it's that nerdy looking fella over there. He's looking at papers.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My ears are not what it used to be. Okay?
No, you're good. Also, Neffy says D&D at the crack of dawn.
Fucking hell.
What's up, cool Neff? How you doing? But yeah.
Brain cell.
But yeah, so at this point, are you you approach the guy, and he looks at you and he goes, "Oh, hello. What?
Hello.
Do you need anything?"
You're the archaeologist, right?
Actually, I'm a paleontologist, but close enough.
Oh, I was sent here by my master, Kara, if you know them.
Did she have a change of heart? Is she going to take me to the ruins?
More like I'm the one taking you to the ruins.
And who are you?
I'm their daughter. Yeah, let's go with that.
Whoa, the daughter to a powerful wizard? You must be amazing yourself. Yeah, well, come sit down. Sit. I'll pay you handsomely for the escort. Don't even worry about it. I just need some help because there's been some bandits traveling around the area lately. I'm not from here. I'm from the city of Seoul. I don't know if you heard about it. It's basically big giant city. We don't really leave the area. It's kind of its own thing, but yes, if you help me out, I promise to pay handsomely, and I could even gain you entry. As you know, Seoul is it's a very prestigious metropolis, but it's invite only, so only residents can invite new people in. So I could even give you a pass if you'd ever like to come visit. I could do that much for you, and obviously, like I said, I could pay you handsomely. It's known as the economic capital of this country, after all.
I do need money though.
Oh, I should probably mention, do you know the map in the background? That's all one country. It's just separated into 4 provinces. So you know that Andia, the bottom, is the religious capital. Inshin is the that's religious capital. Inshin is more of the scientific capital. Kree is the magic capital, and Seoul is the economic capital.
I see. Okay, I'll take you up on that offer.
Perfect. Well, at any rate, I've been around your town, and I discovered that very nearby is a source of ancient magic. Magic which we haven't yet fully comprehended. Strange, though. This is magic that should have existed before the time where our mages learned to harness its power. Basically, more and more of these places have been popping up near now and then, and I've been visiting around, and me and the people I work for have been researching them to better the life of the citizens of Seoul. You see, all very important stuff. I'm sure you're not very interested, but I think it's interesting. Is there any questions you have before we set out? I can set out right now, to be honest. I've just had my lunch.
I haven't, but
well, if you want, I can buy you lunch and just deduct it from your pay later.
Yeah, sure. Actually, do I have money for myself?
You have how many bits did you have? Started. It was in your inventory. It was like 5 bits. It was 5 bits.
Yeah. 5
you have enough
bits.
for like a small snack. Like not a full meal.
A pandesal.
I have no words for Fray's accent. What do you mean? Yeah, that's all you can afford. Yeah, you're able to offer. You're able to buy like a little bit of bread, a little bit of like a sort of kind of meat, kind of like pulled pork type thing to have with the bread. That costs about 5 copper.
Ass.
Oh my god, that scared me. Thanks for the Rio ass redeem. Yeah, don't worry about that, Don. Don't worry about it. But anyway, so you eat a little bit, and then he takes you. It's like, okay, let's go. He leads you out the door. He puts on a large jacket, a large trench coat.
Oh.
And he looks over and also says, "So about payment, how much roughly were you looking for this escort? How much were you looking to be paid? How much do you charge?" Your master kind of kicked me out before I could even ask, really.
Honestly, just pay me how much you want. I'm kind of interested with this ancient magic that you speak of.
Of course. Daughter to a wise wizard such as yourself, I'm sure that magic must flow through your veins. But let's see. How does 500 bits sound?
Yeah, I can take that.
Hi CJ, what's up?
Fine, boom. Oh no.
It's fine. Oh my god. I was about to say it's fine. I don't get scared anymore. But the problem is there's the delay, so I never know when it'll come. But the what was it called? Oh, thanks for the hydrate.
Oh.
He leads you forward, and then yeah, 500 bits. So I just use bits because bits, the exchange rate is about equal to what it will be here, like IRL. So it's fine. But there's inflation, so it's how much. So back then it would have been a lot. But he says, all right, so about this ancient magic. Well, there's some pretty. He just kind of starts waffling on about things happening and the ability to harness nature and the ability to people around kind of calling him crazy. Like people kind of think I'm crazy. They think that I'm kind of, you know, chasing after nothing. But I've seen signs. There's things here, plots of land, areas around that are much more lushful as they should be. And I began to follow more documents and discover more and more patches of fertile land where there shouldn't be. That leads me to believe that there is most definitely an ancient ruin somewhere here. One which houses what I believe to be the part of the body of one of the demon lords, specifically one of the cursed this is the wrong song. This is not. God damn it! And he goes, one of the three cursed beasts, the Jade Sphinx. And if we can find it, figure out how to unlock its power, we could help a lot of people. I never got your name, by the way. What's your name?
Oh, it's Donhart.
Donhart. That's easy to remember. Guess you could say this is the dawn of a new friendship, huh?
Oh, God.
He says, now, it's just over here. Thankfully, we don't seem to have encountered anything too strange, but, that's fine. He says, he leads you to what looks like a large stone door made of sandstone, but it seems to be you've seen it before, right? But you always assumed it was just like a decorational piece. No one's ever kind of paid any attention to it. It's always just been there. Then he says, this right here is what I believe to be the entrance to the tomb. A lot of these tombs exist around, so you know, it's usually seen as quite disrespectful to be going in them by myself. So another reason to brought local is so that it's less frowned upon. Gotta keep on the good sides of people these days. Never know what kind of enemies you might make in the shadows. Now, it's time for us to look for it. It's time for us to figure out how to open this. Got any ideas? Any cool spells?
You don't know how to open this?
Nope.
Didn't your research say anything?
He looks through his notes and flicks through a few things, and he pulls out what looks like this big old kind of book, like an old leather book that seems to be covered in a strange moss. And he like opens it up and he says, well, over here it does mention the door. It says something along the lines of, I know he hands it to you. Roll intelligence.
Kinda had a feeling. Fuck.
You're also unable to read the book. It seems strange. All the pages seem battered and torn. And he goes, I'll look around here. You see if you can find anything or try something. See if it works.
Okay. Can I investigate my surroundings?
Yep. Roll perception. You don't see too much. You see a few shrubs around the place, around the door. You see that the door itself has one large red square in the near the bottom of the middle where the two doors meet. You see two sandstone pillars kind of poking out the sides of the door, going out in opposite direction in diagonals. As well as that, you just see some more sand and a few desert shrubs.
Ooh, red square. I wonder what that would do.
What would you like to do?
Shoot. I'm scared of the red square for now. Let me investigate the pillars.
Alright, roll perception.
Let's do that for last. My rolls are getting bad. Oh no.
Oh no. You don't notice anything too out of the ordinary. However, you do feel something strange with these pillars. Something. One thing you did get from your master, what little magic she was able to impart onto you, was an ability called sense magic. And using this ability, you're able to sense that these pillars have what seem to be a magical residue on them. As if, like, it's not that the pillars themselves are not inherently magic, but it's almost as if magic was, like, it's like traces of magic are around the pillar. And I'm going to assume you check the same with the other pillar, and it's the same with the other pillar.
Okay, let me investigate the red square? Question mark?
Alright. Are you going to look for anything specific?
Define specific.
For example, are you checking for... Because if you just look at it, you're just going to see a red square. But, like, for example, are you going to check for, like, mechanisms? Or if you're going to check this magic? Or if you're going to check if... You know what I mean?
Both mechanism and magic, I guess.
So, for mechanisms, roll intelligence.
E.
So finally, a great roll. You look around and you see that there doesn't seem to be any mechanical mechanisms. You look in between the cracks of the door and it seems to just be stone. However, using magic, you sense the door itself seems to be magically locked. You've seen your master use this many times for her underwear drawer. And a very similar but much stronger force seems to be holding this door shut. You do know that a lot of times these doors require something to open it. You also know that there's usually multiple different ways to open these things. A lot of times, part of the caster is able to open it, or as well as that, there are usually other kind of magical puzzles or stuff that are there in case the caster isn't there, or it's kind of like a failsafe in case you quote-unquote lost your key. Because a lot of mages reincarnate in new bodies, so they can't always use biometrics.
Okay. God damn it, why do you have to be puzzles? My only weakness. My brain is too small for this shit. Ugh. Okay. I feel like the two... Oh my god, that sound effect scared me. I feel like the two pillars have something to do with it, though.
It's up to you.
Can I call the guy?
Yeah, of course. And remember, this is wait, I'm just gonna... So the guy kind of looks at you and he goes, by the way, if we can't find anything now, we can always come back many times, discuss it, go around the town, find more information and such. It doesn't have to be a one-trip thing. If you want, we can ask for information and such. But yes. What did you like? What did you want?
I want to take a crack at it. I don't know. Something in my head is telling me just one of us each take a pillar and just like do something to it. I don't know.
So he said, oh, he says like what?
I'm not sure. Can it be like pulled down like a lever or like something to do with it? I don't know.
The pillars are
like
big
there's
mausoleums. They're big like kind of like they're like obelisks.
Okay. You know what? Never mind. We're asking info.
All right. Where should we go first? I know there's people at the flea market. There's a shady guy in town. There's the tavern. There's your master.
Shady guy in town?
Yeah, there's a
Where'd you get
guy.
that from?
Everyone's been talking about it. This guy's been shady and he's looking around the place. Weird.
Does he perhaps have a little tattoo on him?
Yeah.
Shoot.
You know? Do you think he'd know?
Not really.
Oh.
We can go to the flea market.
Yay! He says, I've actually wanted to go. Apparently there's a lot of things there. She says, oh, by the way, my name's Liam.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Liam.
And he goes, and he starts much. He's like, and as he's walking, he's like, did you know that in our parts, in Seoul, not allowed to have flea markets? The trade and selling of things is very closely regulated. We can have auctions, but we need to give our stuff over to auction houses. We're not allowed to like sell things just on the street, right? Unless you can sell directly to a vendor. It's very different. It's very, very, very tightly kept. So I've never been to a flea market myself.
That's kind of unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate. Sorry.
He's walking you guys to the town, and you see. You're walking towards the town square, and you see a big crowd of people, many different stalls, many different things, a lot of items in store. There's many different vendors. Is there any specific thing you're looking for? Any specific vendor you're looking for?
Oh shit! Fuck. Why is the first thing that came into my mind is like something related to books or like ancient relics and stuff.
So you look around. Roll perception with one boon.
Boon. Boom.
Oh my god, her
Let's
rolls.
go.
So that's a guaranteed 20. You look around and immediately from the corner of your eye you spot what looks to be the town librarian, and who is known for basically no one ever sees them. They only really restock the books when the time is what do you call it? At night. Everything is done magically through what seem to be like this pen and a scroll that takes note of the books that people take out and such. He sends a little iron golem to fetch the books when they're overdue and rough people up if they need to, if they're not giving books back. He only ever really comes out during these flea markets, and you see him over there in the corner sorting through books, kind of giving everybody dirty looks. So a lot of people are avoiding his stall. What would you like to do?
Yeah, let's go to him.
Liam goes, he's a bit scary. Yeah.
We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. If anything happens, just get behind me or something.
Oh, okay. You go towards the librarian. You see that he's a rather withered old man. He's got a long white beard. His eyebrows cover his eyes. You can barely see them. And he goes, hello. Welcome to my stall. What can I do for you?
Hi, I was wondering if you have anything related to ancient ruins by any chance?
That's rather specific, but actually we do. Right here. He says, he leans over very, very, very slowly.
Please drink some water. Jesus Christ.
Thank you for your concern. Here's the book.
Thank you.
That'll be... This book is rather advanced. Honestly, I don't even know how it got here. I'll give you a deal. If you buy a copy of my cookbook, 101 Ways to Cook a Desert Worm. Quality recipes written by yours truly. When I was stuck in a desert for 10 days, and all I could eat were grubs that I found in the ground.
Is this dude seriously asking me to cook for him?
No, just buy my cookbook.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Sure, I'll buy your cookbook. I might actually need it.
200 bits, please.
Oh dear. I look at Liam.
Yes. Oh, what? Are you sure this will help our quest?
You don't really have that much info at the moment. This is the best shot we got at the moment.
All right, Don. I'll trust you. We'll take it, sir.
He says, and he points at the guy, and suddenly this bag, like floating bag of like a money pouch slowly floats towards Liam, and he kind of like looks at you like awkwardly, and then looks back at the bag, and then like hesitantly puts his money in the bag. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing? And the librarian goes, thank you very much, and remember,
Yes?
if all your beef has gone stale and firm, dig into a delicious desert worm.
I'll make sure to remember that.
I even signed the book, the cookbook. He slumps down, and eventually, after a few seconds, you hear him go, not the song for this moment, not the...
I was gonna say, like, the timing of the song.
He dies right there.
I was like, wait a minute.
But, so yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, you now have a book. You look down, and one of the books is called 101 Ways to Cook a Desert Worm, and the other book is the book that you actually wanted to buy. Seems to be written in a strange text, similar to what you saw in Liam's more moss-covered book. However, this one seems a lot more legible. It seems to have a lot of notes scribbled into it, translating things that are rather advanced. Is there anything you're looking for in the book?
Oh, wait. Can I use the page or the book that Liam has and try to find the same thing in the book that we have?
Yeah, So you look through Liam's book, and you see
Yeah.
the page that he showed you which showed the large desert door, and you start flicking through your book, and you don't find the exact same page, but you do find sections with a few markings and engravings similar to what is in this book. Engravings that you assume used to be on the door long ago, but that must have like rubbed off because it was just sandstone, right? And upon looking closer in the book, you read a few things. You notice a few things. One of the things it says is that a lot of times there are what are called conduits stationed around these pillars, these tombs. Those conduits are usually meant to absorb magic, and once magic is absorbed, it acts as a key, and it opens the door. Usually, multiple of them have to be activated at the same time. It's usually to stop thieves and those who are not magical themselves from opening up the treasure. You know that magic in these parts in ancient times was quite rare. Very few people, and only royalty could do it. So they used it as a failsafe because they never saw a reason as to why royalty would rob graves. Over time, obviously you didn't know any of this, so you assume that this knowledge was lost to the ages. So yeah, so that is what you uncover. As well as that, you know that it's also because, like I said, most of these doors can be open if like hair or blood or even spit. Honestly, some of these doors open with spit of the caster. However, sometimes if they need, some casters have multiple bodies. Some were reborn as well in new bodies, or some of them bound themselves to mechanical forms. And obviously that is why they needed to have like a fail-safe on a lot of these more ancient buildings in case that biometrics didn't work anymore.
Okay.
What's up,
that was
Kawa?
a lot of info. Oh my god.
Hey, look, you bought a full book.
My brain. Okay. I relay the info to Liam. Oh my god.
He looks just like, oh. Well, in that case, maybe we can find some things that would act as conduits. Like you said. I don't know any magic. Maybe we get some scrolls or something from your master or something, and then, or do you have a cool double spell that you can use to hit two things at once?
I cannot do spells, but they don't know that. Fuck.
This poor guy is getting scammed.
He is, and I feel so bad. That's why this is why I'm only getting 500 bits for this shit.
What do you mean just Fray we're talking about? I'm not gonna do anything to Dawn. Probably.
I know my character description. I am scared about what's gonna happen, man. I can't really wait. It says like I have to do something to the pillars at the same time.
Any magic.
Yeah, only if it's magic related. Fuck.
Is everything okay?
Like, no. Can we go to Mastakara, actually?
Yeah, of course. I'll wait outside. She doesn't seem to like me.
Okay. Let's go to Mastakara's house.
You go back to
our...
Yeah,
I was gonna say, wait, it's our house.
Oh, yeah.
I live there, too.
I mean, let's face it. Like, she basically treats you. But,
She treats me like shit, and I call myself their daughter.
He waits outside while you head inside, and you see Karen's like, so, what did you do today, and why was it finding yourself a sugar daddy? She says
Okay,
she's
first
like,
off, I didn't find myself a sugar daddy.
oh, you're boring. This is why. Yeah.
So, I actually just came back from the ancient ruins, and I think I need your help with this one.
What do you need?
More like, I need you? Because this kind of needs some magic involved, and I can't really do that.
Just take a scroll or something, and then you like read it, and then it goes pew, and then the thing hits, and then it does whatever you need. I've got tons of them.
Okay, can you give me one then?
Yeah, here. She gives you She gives you a couple of her scrolls. Is there anything you want? I've got one here that this one turns people into frogs for 10 seconds. This one shoots a little fireball. This one cures erectile dysfunction. This one makes things smell like cheese. What?
Nothing. Keep going.
Yeah, it's called a Viagra Cadavra. Alright, I love this character so much.
I said fucking broke. Give
me. Yeah, what kind of thing do you need?
My headset fucking broke. What the fuck? Why did it broke again? Bruh. Oh my god, give me a sec. Discord. There we go. God damn, you fucking broke me. You actually broke me.
Well, he says,
Fuck you.
She's like,
erectile dysfunction. God damn.
a Viagra Cadavra, best scout.
A Viagra Cadavra.
But she says,
somebody quote that, please.
oh my god. Someone please clip that. But where's the She's like, so is there anything in particular you need or just anything? Just grab what you want from the bottom shelf. The ones on top we sell, the ones on the bottom no one buys.
I'll just get all of them. I don't know. Maybe some of them will be of use for future stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, Dawn.
Yeah?
Crazy idea. Would you be okay if the first couple of sessions in the game you just end up using a bunch of random ass spells that you have in this while you're learning, quote unquote learning the spells that your class actually has, you're just using the random ass scrolls that your master gave you? Like I can give you like 20 30 spells.
I'm gonna cure them of erectile dysfunction. Let's go.
Like it's just gonna be literally like just gonna have these scrolls and it's gonna be beautiful. I'm
gonna make them smell like cheese.
Because we've got something here called wild magic. There is a wild magic table in the game. If I can find this. Spells is it in chaos? Chaos? Small.
Chaos.
Oh my god. Okay. Here we go.
Let's go.
You have. Do you remember this list here? This list of. So this is what you've picked up now.
Okay.
Using you grab a bunch of spells. Not enough time to read all of them. And it would take some time for you to read all of them anyway. But you have one spell for each of these categories. But they're weaker spells. Nothing too major, but they are there for you to use.
Okay.
So you now have those, and you can use two of them. You'll need to cross them out. Oh, whoops, I sent them to Nyx. I sent them to Nyx instead of you. That's embarrassing. She's just said bruh.
Bruh.
Bruh. Okay, there. Alright.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. That's the right one. That's the right Polaris VT member.
Nice.
Hey, look, all Gen Zeros look the same. That's all I'm.
Boy.
But here we go. So, she gives you those spells, and then she said, "Now remember." Give a man a fish, and he eats for a day. Give a man a sugar daddy, and he eats for life. Remember that.
What is with you and sugar daddies, master?
I'm just looking out for you. You're like a daughter to me, just like a small daughter who looks more like her dad.
Who is my father, though? I don't even know him.
I don't know. I just found you on my door.
Oh, yeah, before I forget, I have this cookbook for you.
101. I've read it. It's actually a very good book. You can keep it.
Can I just leave it here?
What use would I have? Yeah, fine. You can leave it somewhere. Just make sure I don't trip on it.
Don't put it on the floor.
Where else are you going to put it?
I don't know, on a shelf?
Fine, just leave it on the table. I'll put it somewhere later.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.
Don't forget the carrots.
Fuck, I forgot about the carrots.
So you go out with and you see Liam there. It's like, so how was it? Was he did she tell you anything? Any divine wisdom? All right, she's a magician, not a god.
Oh. Okay. So we can just go back to the ruins again. I think I know what to do now.
Yeah. He follows you towards the to the warrior ruins, and you're now back standing in front of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I just pick up a random scroll from my fucking, I don't know.
Which two are you gonna use? Which
At
from
the
that
same
list?
time. I don't want any. Wait, do both of them have to be in the same attribute, or can they be like opposing attributes?
Yeah, they can be opposing attributes. It's fine.
I don't want to use curse. Fuck that. Sure, let's try the least dangerous, I guess. Let's do song and protection.
He's like, okay, do you want me to do anything? Are you good?
I think I'm good.
All right, so at this point, you read both scrolls out, and they seem to glow as you do. You read the enchantments. You know how to read. You know how to read the what's called ancient text that wizards use. Specifically, it is a form like deep speech.
Petrificus totalis. I mean, what?
Oh my god. And you kind of read them both, and suddenly you look at one of the obelisks. I'm not going to make you roll to hit them because they're stationary objects. I don't think you're that bad at aiming, even if you're bronze.
Fuck you.
So you suddenly see that one of the obelisks, suddenly this big bubble wraps around it, and on the other one you see these you see it begin to vibrate rapidly until like there's the bubble, the one with the bubble, slowly the bubble begins to shrink as if it's being sucked into the pillar, and the one that begins to vibrates a bunch and slowly begins to glow before a little crack appears on top of it. And as soon as that crack happens, there's a white flash. There's a bright white flash.
I see the Lord!
And suddenly, Liam next to you seems to be frozen in place. The sound of the wind around you suddenly stops. And all you can hear is your own heartbeat and breath, and the color around the world begins to drain. You don't see anything for a while until suddenly in front of you, a figure slowly begins to like fade into, almost as if stepping out of another reality. A giant creature around almost the size of a mountain stands in front of you. It seems to have the body of the lion, like the head of a man. It's a giant. You recognize it from your old world as a sphinx from Egyptian mythology, and it stands next to you. Its face almost it wears like a huge ornate Egyptian style mask made of a green jade like gemstone. I don't know if jade counts as a gemstone, but you get the picture. And he looks at you and says, "Who dares disturb my tomb?"
That would be me. Hello.
And who might you be?
My name's Don Hart. We came here to investigate your tomb.
And for what purpose do you seek?
Well, my friend here has mentioned that there might be some sorts of ancient magic within these ruins.
The magic within these ruins are not simply to be wielded by any mere mortal. The magic in here was sealed for a reason.
May I know what reason?
The greed of man. It is the power. It is the power to achieve whatever you wish, but at the cost of one's humanity. It is the power, my power, the power of the Jade Sphinx.
Okay. Fuck, I don't know what to do.
It's up to you. Totally up to you.
Great question. Is Liam? What's Liam doing?
He's frozen.
Fuck. I need people around me to give me opinions. God damn it.
Here you go. Here's some visualization for you.
Oh.
Once it loads.
I'm waiting.
There we go.
Oh shit! Now I'm even more intimidated.
Okay, like, well, literally right now is... Right.
I am tiny.
There we go. 10 out of 10.
I am tiny. Holy.
Wait, where's he looking? He's looking like... There.
There.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, there.
Perfect.
Good. Perfect.
Now.
Is there anything I can do?
And talk to him. Ask him whatever. He looks and he goes, I sense you are not of this world.
Shit, I've been found out. Run away, just kidding.
What brings you here, outsider?
How can you tell? I'm not from this world.
Your soul burns a color that resembles somewhat of a prism in my eyes. Many colors, many different aspects, those which are alien to a world such as this. Either that, or the fact that a shadow looms over you. A dark, sinister fate. Otherworldly.
Shoot. Confirming I'm self-aware about my mission here. Just to confirm, I'm self-aware, right?
You have full memory of it.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
What if I told you I have some sort of mission of which I have to stop some sort of calamity happening?
He says, this world has fallen, been rebuilt many, many times. It has seen much bloodshed. It has seen much death and destruction. It would not surprise me if those who found out about said cycle would wish to put a stop to it.
Oh, don't you want to put a stop to it?
Even if so, I am no longer able to. What you see now is a mere fragment of my soul that was left behind. I no longer have the body to wield the power that I once did. But if another cycle is repeating, and if life as we know it on this plane is about to end once more, then perhaps I could at least entrust you with a little bit of my power. However, you do not need to use it. It shall merely reside within you. And should you be willing to take the burden on, you may open it or pass it on to another. But that will be up to you.
Well, first off, I'm honored that you're willing to give me a fragment of your power. And to be frank with how I am right now, I need a lot of help that I can get to fight this, should I say, destiny of mine.
He looks and he says, what I can see is limited. However, it seems as though if you wish to fight this, he sort of looks over. This creature, this fate that looms over you, I do not believe is the same calamity or such that you speak of. It seems to be something that followed you from the other world. Something deep and sinister. I will be honest with you. I was known as the Sphinx, the cursed creature of greed. And I guess it would not be out of character for me to give you my power simply as a means of entertainment, as to see where you go with it and what it does for you. And should some good come out of it for your end, it does not affect me either way. But if you wish to gain more of it, the girl's stronger. Seek out the city that was built on my corpse. The city of greed. Seoul. For that is where most of my body resides. And that is where you will find more answers to your mission here.
Understood.
Suddenly, he reaches out one of his paws, and he reaches out one of his paws, and he reaches it out towards you, and in it you see a shining green gem. It seems to be made of jade. It's rather ornate. It seems to be in the shape of, it's like a gem that has like it almost looks like it's one of those claws, one of his claws kind of gripped around it. And he reaches it out and he says, touch this gem with your staff.
Okay. But
and as soon as you bonk it, there's a bright flash of light. And suddenly, the wind starts up again. You look up and the creature is gone. You look at your staff, and you see that now, instead of the wooden curved handle, the gem has now replaced it and is now sitting on top of your staff. And suddenly Liam goes, so, did you find anything? Did it work?
Yeah, it did.
Really?
I don't know how to explain this, but one thing I can say, there was ancient magic within this realm. I mean, place. Oops.
What kind? What does it do? We'll be able to use it? We'll be able to help people in Seoul?
I don't think we can. Because there's a guardian over it, protecting it.
Yeah, roll intelligence.
Oh, okay. Weird.
She only gets good rolls. Holy.
Bruh, I'm scared of like future battles, bruh. I'm gonna suck.
Oh my gosh. You look down, you look over, and you explain to him. So you've explained to him the situation, and he looks at you, and he sees in your eyes, and he's like, "That's disappointing, but I can tell you're not lying."
Thank you.
And if there's a guardian here, it's obviously guarding it for a reason, right? He says.
Very much.
He looks down and he says, "I'm disappointed, but I'm not going to give up. I'll head back home to my city, but I'll still pay you in full. And you're welcome to visit anytime. But if anything, I'm hopeful because this shows me that I'm at least on the right track. There are many people in that town, in that city that need help. And if you're ever down there, I could use some of that help. Maybe we can save a few lives and such. He says with a smile, and he says, and he hands you a, he reaches into his bag and he hands you firstly a large ornate key. So this leads to my study. I'll usually be he looks.
You got this.
He looks over and he's like, he just kind of wipes his eyes quickly and he says, I'll usually be drowned in my work, but just open the door and come in anytime, and it'll be nice to see you, and maybe when I find out more, we can cross-reference and figure out what we've seen and try to figure things out. And here's your payment, he says, as he pulls out a large bag of 500 bits, and he hands it to you, and he says, tell Jared the tavern keep that I very much enjoyed my stay, but I must go. Thank you very much for your help, Don.
No problem.
He puts his bag on and he smiles at you, and you see him slowly walk. You see him begin to slowly just walk into the desert. His head hung low, his shoulders down. He seems disappointed.
Yeah. I want to give him a hug, man. I feel so bad.
Hey, yo, are you giving a hug? In game?
Can I?
Yeah.
Do it. Like.
You run over and you hug him, and he goes, what? Are you gonna rob me?
What?
I've given you all my money. No, he says he wouldn't do that. He sighs. I appreciate it.
Think of this as a good luck hug, okay?
He nods. He
Yep.
says, You first.
Fuck. I don't know what to say. Shit. Go ahead.
He looks
Sorry.
over and says, Thank you.
Just laughs. Like, no problem.
I won't stop fighting for my people. I won't stop. I'm not strong. I'm not magical like you guys are. But that's not gonna stop me, no matter what they say. And he looks over and he smiles after you've hugged him, and he says, and you don't give up either, alright? You're more than... I'm sure someone like you must have been treated differently, being your mother's child and all, but I sense something good. And you helped me out, and you went the extra mile for me. I only wish that I could repay you more. So let's meet again, Don. Let's work together. I'll do my best to improve, and I'll research more into the things we've talked about. You told him about the whole Guardian and the Jade Sphinx and the situation, right?
Yeah.
He goes, I'll research. I'll keep it between us, though. Otherwise, more people might visit your town and put you and your master and your mother and all the amazing people that I met in danger. So come visit me, okay?
Definitely. Who knows, might be a bit sooner than you think.
I'll be sure to have some desert worms prepared for you.
Really? I'll try to learn how to cook them by then.
He nods. Oh, and you should probably have this as well. He gives you the 2 books, the one that you bought and the mossy one. He said, I've already memorized my one and I have copies at home. The other one is fine. That's you pointed it out, and I'm sure you'll get use out of it as well.
Thank you. I'll let you know if I found anything.
He nods and he smiles and he turns and continues on his journey. Oh, my boy. My boy.
Precious boy.
He's so good. I need to get art of him. I need to get some AI art.
Please. Get me some art of me hugging that boy, bro.
Oh, poor boy. At this point, you're heading back to the town.
Okay.
And as you're about to approach the town borders,
I feel a bad sign coming. Fuck.
You're sort of passing some of the buildings at the outskirts of the town, ruined buildings and such, people that moved out and they moved closer to the center of town. Roll perception.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Oh, let's go! She finally failed one! You don't notice anything in particular as you continue to walk. At this point, it's getting a little bit dark.
No.
When suddenly, you place your foot on the ground in front of you. Roll agility.
Don't let my rolls be bad now, please.
Liam was your only good luck charm.
God damn it, Liam, come back.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
This is what you place your foot down and you didn't see what looks like a huge area of ground caves in underneath you and you're sent plummeting down an entire story. However, you've been thrown out of the window by your master before. A few times, actually.
What the fuck?
Usually via spells and random things going wrong. Once or twice just because she was curious. You've learned how to land gracefully. You land and you roll forward as the ground around you begins to shake and crumble, and and you see you land in what looks like an underground basement of one of these ruined houses. Above you, standing looking down, you see a familiar face. However, he's not alone this time. The man from before is standing there with 3 others looking down into the wait, let me see. Free assets.
Got this.
Here we go. Too small. You see them all standing up above the exit, looking down into the hole where you are. Right here, let me get one to identify the hooded boy.
Oh my god, Zud was already praying.
You're gonna need it. Maybe dark.
I only have a spell that can make people smell like cheese and get erectile dysfunction.
Oh my god, these are all just... Why is it so hard? Oh, here.
Assets.
Assets for real. Is this the guy that you beat up? And he goes...
Okay.
He looks down at you and he says, I'm not going back empty-handed. If I'm going to die, I might as well die swimming. Thankfully, there was a few thugs nearby that I could hire, and they seem to be quite competent at what they do. Even if I make no profit this fight, I'm taking you down. For my pride. He looks down at you. Now, Dodd, this is how battling works in this game. You ready?
Okay.
At the start of every turn, I ask all the players if they take a fast turn or a slow turn. If you choose to take a fast turn, you can either move or attack. If you take a slow turn, you can both move and attack. However, you will go after the enemies that take fast turns.
Okay.
As well as that, each turn takes about 18 seconds. That's with everybody. So the more people that there are, the less time you will have, like the less elaborate actions you'll be able to do. So obviously that means no full-on conversations in a match. It's 18 seconds for all 4 people, or all 5, however many. As well as that, bonus actions don't count. So simple things like picking something up or looking around, those don't count as an action. But things like drinking a potion, swinging a sword, casting a spell, those are actions. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're taking a fast turn.
Okay.
What was this? While you're, what do you call it? While you are about to fight as well, roll an intelligence roll with 1 boon.
Oh my god, I barely made it.
Perfect. Okay. You notice something. You notice 2 things. 1. Your staff, despite you not unlocking the power and choosing to actually like open it and whatever, you still notice a sense of magic from the staff. The staff itself was given to you by your master. And apparently, from the looks of it, by interacting with the gem and such, it has unlocked whatever magical properties were in it, despite you not having the internal magic yourself. So you are now able to use your nature spells.
Ole!
But only at a limited capacity. Like I said, those two level 0 spells and 1 level 1 spell before you have to rest. Okay. Secondly, this doesn't bother you just yet. You don't get the boon yet because there's no... Actually, you do. You notice that these thugs are much taller than the person that hired him. You do recognize them as a race of humanoid creatures known as, that you guys refer to as the Giants. They're usually thugs, and they kind of roam around these parts. And this is the first time you come face to face with one, but for some strange reason, you feel your blood begin to boil. You feel something in your heart, almost like a choking sensation as you look at them. You suddenly start to get these weird flashbacks in your mind of them storming what looks like a large city built into mountains, slaughtering hundreds and basically walking away with bags of money, as well as several small people that they've captured in bags. So yeah, you now get a boon for attacking them. As your dwarven ancestry kicks in too.
Time to kick some giant ass's butt.
So, you taking fast turn or slow turn?
Let's do fast right now.
Okay. What are you gonna do? You're first.
Wait, I'm thinking. Wait, confirmation. All of the nature spells, I can do them?
Yeah.
At least the one that you told me?
Yep.
Okay. Shoot.
You still have your scrolls as well. So use a one random scroll from... apart from the ones that you've already used.
Fuck. Okay, I can't reuse them. Okay. Oh, can I use the fire scroll?
Yep.
Do it.
Okay.
Go.
Here we go. You're going to use... You pull out... You reach into your bag and pull out a scroll. You start reading it. Let me just very quickly pull this.
I'll try not to die.
Do your best not to die, please.
Please, this is why I'm scared. My rolls were too good earlier. I'm scared.
You start to read the scroll, and as you read them, you know that the what do you call it? As you start reading it, there's no going back. If you stop halfway now, the scroll will just deactivate, and you won't be able to use it again. So as you start reading it, the words start to reform and rejumble as you read the ancient text until you see the word flame missile appear on the scroll.
Flame missile.
Roll a will attack roll against one of the targets. Choose one of the targets.
The guy on the left next to the hooded guy.
Perfect. You get, because he's a giant, you get one boon.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 and a d6 to hit. This is your will, so to add your will score to it, which is 1.
Got you. 18.
18. Roll your boon.
D6, right?
Yep.
4.
Perfect. You cast, you sort of reach your hand onto the scroll. You crush the scroll in your hand and lift it up to the giant. As you read scrolls and as you use magic, your body instinctively starts to act accordingly. You've also read the instructions on this scroll that your master is very conveniently written. And you reach up and you open your hand as this ball of fire appears. However, you look at the giant's face and it just makes you even angrier. You feel this inner power coming from inside you that you never even experienced before. And suddenly, the fireball doubles in size. Roll 2d6. Fireball has an ability where if you roll over 20, you do double damage. So roll 2d6.
Okay, got you. 4.
Oh my lord.
Why?
Oh wait, that's wait, huh? On my screen it says 6 and 3. Oh well. You look up, and suddenly the fireball flies towards the creature, crashing into its shoulder, bursting into flames. The creature roars in pain, goes as it like flings its hand in like around in the air as it's trying to put out the flames on its shirt. It takes 4 damage, and the creature is what is called bloodied. When a creature is in a bloodied state, that means it is at 0.5% or 50%, at least 50% HP.
Okay.
It is now the enemy's turns.
Fuck.
The man looks up and he looks over at the giants and he goes, "Go get her. Don't let her intimidate you. She's only the assistant." He says as the 3 giants jump down. And this one has taken a slow turn, so it's going to move up. These 2 took fast turns. Okay. It is now, and this guy's staying up there. Okay, your move again. Fast turn or slow turn?
We're fasting this.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Overgrowth.
Oh, nice. You look at the creatures around you. You look at them stamping towards you. Where do I keep putting the rule book? There it is. There it is. Okay. You grab your staff with both hands and you plunge it into the ground as suddenly vines begin to spread from the bottom, ripping into the stone below and like spreading out, almost like dolphins in waves, kind of leaping in and out of the stone and spreading across the entire area. The entire area now is now covered in vines. And the creatures now are in difficult terrain, which means their movement is halved. Okay.
Ooh.
It is now their turn. They're all going to attempt. These two are going to move. This guy's going to take a slow turn. Everyone else takes fast turns. So they inch towards you, trying to push past the brambles. They're using your swords like machetes and trying to beat back the vines. Goes back to your turn. Fast turn or slow turn?
They're pretty close though. Well, one of those pretty close. I am thinking so hard right now. We're still going with the elements. Go air.
Air. Who are you attacking?
We're going air here. The one at the most right.
That's right. Okay, perfect. Man, this song is kind of epic.
I know. It's putting me in the mood. This is good.
Hey, yo. All right. So.
Fuck you.
You. Okay, perfect. You start reading the air scroll. And suddenly oh.
Huh?
Let me see. Okay. So as you start reading the air scroll, the words Wind Blast appear. You aim it at the guy right next to you. Roll a will attack roll. Yep. With one boon.
Got you. Oh.
Okay. That's... Yeah, okay. So there's no way you can get 20. But that's fine. I'm going to roll a d6 on my end. Oh my gosh. You grab the scroll and you follow the instructions and you roll it up and then you rip it in half and suddenly this big gust of air shoots out from where the paper ripped, hitting this creature, sending him flying 6. So like 1, 2. Wait a minute. It sends him all the way back as he hits his back against the wall. He's going to take 1d4 damage. And he takes 2 damage. 1d4 minus 1. 1 damage as he hits the back wall. He gets winded slightly and he goes, ugh! And he's going to try to maintain his will. And he succeeds. He's able to stay conscious even though he's winded, and he looks at you and growls. He goes, "Your tricks aren't gonna save you." It is now their turn.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's gonna move. This guy's gonna move 1 fast turn. This guy's gonna move slow turn. 1, 2. Okay. Back to you. Fast turn or slow turn?
Fast turn.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I cannot pronounce this.
Shillelagh?
Shillelagh, thank you.
So Shillelagh. Okay, perfect. So you grab your staff and you place your hand against it, and you feel the power from inside the staff attempting to gush out. You glide your hand across the staff, and suddenly the staff itself begins to glow a bright green as thorns and brambles begin to wrap around the staff up just above where your hand is. And they seem to harden so that they're not just like soft thorns. They seem to be these large, jagged spikes along your along the staff itself, as well as this vines sort of trickle down your arm, and they wrap around your legs, and you feel them kind of giving your legs an extra boost. Your weapon now does 1 extra d6 damage. As well as that, you get an extra +2 speed when you use it. Or when you're... Actually, no, you have that on. I believe Shillelagh lasts for like... How long does Shillelagh last for? It should say duration.
It says an hour.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's there for an hour. You're probably going to have it for the whole battle. Okay. It is now their move. This guy. 1, 2. Took a slow turn. 1, 2. This guy took a fast turn, and he's going to pick up this bucket, and he's going to attempt to fling it at you.
Oh, God.
12, it hits. And it'll do 1 damage to you. Because it's an improvised weapon. It just whacks you in the head.
Ow.
This is the second time someone's thrown something successfully. That wound that was left from the first guy hitting with a pot is now reopened, and you're now bleeding again.
God damn it.
I love how no one questioned that you were bleeding when you walked into the bar. I guess maybe the bleeding stopped because it was like really hot outside. I don't know.
It's because of my hair, man.
Oh, yeah. They just saw it was your hair. All right. It's your move again.
Okay.
Faster and a slow.
I'm gonna use faster, and I'm fast turning this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use my staff. It's big now, right? Big staff.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you need to move. You're still out of range.
Oh, shit.
So you can take a slow turn if you want. Because then you can move under. Okay. So which means the fast turners are gonna go, which is this guy. This guy is gonna go. This guy took a slow turn. So that's your move.
Okay, can I hit them now?
Yeah. So who do you want to hit this guy? I think he's the only one you can reach, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hitting him.
Okay, so you run forward with your shillelagh, the vines around your legs, giving you an extra spring in your step as you run towards him.
Aim it for the stomach.
Oh my gosh.
Aim at the stomach.
Roll to hit. You have 1 boon because it's a giant.
Scared. That is true.
12. Perfect. +6. Okay, that's always gonna be. Okay, you're gonna roll 2d6 +1. Oh my god. Let me double check Shillelagh. 1 second. This is oddly strong. Okay. I'm going to give you a... So can we say that the previous turn when you used Overgrowth, that it was the scroll, the nature scroll that you used? Because you should have only been able to use 1 level 1 spell.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's fine. We'll just say you used the nature scroll the last turn. That was my fault.
Okay.
So what we're as you're using Shillelagh, your the vines sort of wrap around your body as you're wearing like this light kind of like vine armor, and you kind of swing, you kind of push off with your back foot and swing your staff straight into this creature's chest, and suddenly you're shocked as you see him sort of you see someone cave in almost in slow motion as you see him sort of cough out in pain as he flies towards the back roll, and he's dead. All of the others kind of look at you and they're like in disbelief. They're both gonna roll will, and they both take a step back. You hear the guy on top goes, "What are you doing? She's just a girl."
Oh, fuck you.
All right, your move. Fast turn or slow turn?
Oh, fast turning this just because it said that fucking thing to me.
What are you gonna do?
More elements, bro. We're going water next.
Perfect. Water. You pull out the water scroll, and you begin to read it. Okay. Suddenly the words freeze appear on the table, or on the page, and as you read it, you hold it in your arm again, like last time, and once again, your hand, just like before, you feel a burst of energy condensing your hand, and you see the air around your fist begin to condense, and you open your hand, and there's just this ball of like freezing energy in it, as you fling it towards the creature, or not the creature, as you fling it towards the man, the assassin above. Roll a d20. No boon because he's not a giant.
Unfortunate.
I don't even know how I could make this thing fail at all. Like oh, perfect. You fire this ball of energy and you attempt to hit him with it. However, he sort of grins and like tilts his head to the side as it flies straight past his head and flies over in an arc into the distance. And suddenly you hear a crash followed by a what was that? As you hear your master in the distance.
Oh, I'm not sorry.
All right, it's now their move.
It's just mascara.
These guys now look at you, and they're both gonna take slow turns and attempt to make it towards you. And this guy's also going to now climb down. It's your move.
Oh, he's joining the fray, huh?
Fray.
I'm gonna slow move.
Okay.
Fray.
Okay. Slow move. This guy's going to attempt to walk towards you.
Gotcha.
He's the only one who took a fast turn. This guy takes a slow as well, and this guy takes a slow. So it's your move. So you want to move to him?
Yep. Can I hit him yet?
Yep. Roll to hit with one boon because he's a giant.
Time to bonk this bitch.
Okay, you have a boon. You just need to get 3 or over.
Wait, 1d6?
Yeah. You just need to get over. You need to get 3 or more to get a double. Ah! Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Once again, you grab your shillelagh and you whack it against the guy, but it still does a lot of damage. Roll a d6 plus. Oh wait, actually, wait, what? Wait, it's not even a crit. You always get 2d6 because shillelagh gives you an extra d6 all the time, and your staff, it's not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, roll another d6 as well. Plus
again?
1. Yeah. Because it's plus. You reel your hand back and straight into the guy's side. And you see him suddenly, he looks at you, and he looks and he grins as you see your shillelagh at his side, and he looks at you and he goes, and then the other guy goes, "It'll take a lot more than that to kill older bruh." And then the guy that was looking down at you smiling, you see blood begin to pour from his teeth, and he drops to the floor. He's dead.
Who's next?
And this guy's gonna go roll will again, and he's gonna have a disadvantage. Oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind.
He looks at you and he goes, "Brother!"
Oh, he's angry.
And he's going to run towards you. Okay. It is this guy's turn as well now. And he's going to go, Stupid giants. He's going to slink around the side, and he's going to attempt to hide. Roll perception. He attempts to slink into the shadows, but your head snaps towards him, and he goes, and he steps back out. So he was unable to hide this round. Your move, fast turn or slow turn?
Fast turning.
Okay, what would you like to do?
Protection.
You already used the protection spell.
Did I?
Yeah, on the obelisk.
Oh, fuck! Shadow.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, cool. So you start to read the what do you call it? You start to read the scroll, and suddenly the words "Wall of Darkness" appear on the thing, and it tells you to imagine one point within a medium range. So that's this entire room basically, and it'll become and a 2-yard sphere of shadow will appear. You know that's an advantage to you because for some reason you've always been very good at seeing in the dark. It's actually part of your ancestry, but you don't really know that.
Oh shit!
But yeah, so you've got, because your kind lived underground.
Fair enough.
So you've basically got anywhere that's fully dark you see as shadow, and anywhere in shadow you see as fully bright.
Huh.
Whereabouts would you like this shadow orb to appear? It's basically going to cover 3 squares.
3 squares. Probably the hooded guy. I want to focus on this last giant.
I will say... Oh, wait, God.
Where?
You could probably catch both of them.
Oh, wait, actually.
Just about, yeah.
Oh, do that then. Let's go.
Okay. You suddenly, this big orb of shadow just bursts forth from the middle of the point that you imagined. The page in your hand crumbles to dust, and the shadow just begins to get darker and darker and darker until it's pitch black inside. All of the 2 in there begin to panic. They're like, "What? I can't see." And they are now going to attempt to... this guy's going to roll intelligence, see if he can... Okay, he's able to sort of make his way towards you. This guy's going to do the same. He's also going to make his way towards you, but they're still in this wall of darkness. Your move. Fast turn, slow turn.
Pass. I'm hitting them.
You can't reach this guy just yet. He's like 10 feet away.
Oh, the giant?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, we're still done. We're still turning.
Perfect. Thankfully for you, this guy's the only one that moved. He's going to try to move out of... Wait, he's going to roll intelligence. Does he... is he aware that it's not fully... Yes. So he's going to step out, but the giant is still inside the sphere. Okay, your move. You're moving towards and hitting?
Mm-hmm.
Rolled hit with 1 boon.
Fuck.
Oh, crap.
Oh, shit.
You try to swing at the giant, but the giant is confused and spinning around. He doesn't even see you. And he he moves erratically, and which throws off your aim, and you stumble and fall forward. You're now on the ground. The giant is now going to look down. Actually, no, that was his turn. No, yeah, that was his turn. He's going to look down and he's going to smile. Usually you would get a boon, but because he's in darkness, that's 1 bane, which is the opposite of a boon, so they cancel each other out. And then he's going to attempt to swing at you. Oh! And he brings his sword down, but you're able to roll out of the way of the sword as it clanks into the floor below as he goes, "Ah." Your move.
I'm hitting again.
Okay. I will say you're still on the ground. It'll take half of your movement to get up. But right now you'll still be on the ground, so you can just try and side sweep him, but you'll still be on the ground.
Oh, okay. We're tripping him. Let's go.
All right. Roll hit. Nice.
Let's go.
Nice. Roll 2d6 plus 1.
Let's go.
Perfect. And he took 4 damage earlier. You're still on the ground. He tries to slash at you. You roll out of the way. And as you're rolling, you sort of roll over your staff so that when you roll all the way up, your staff fly. You sort of force your staff up using the momentum of your roll, and it hits him straight in the chin, causing him to stumble back. And he falls back and knocks his head off this little old wooden bench. And you just see him. He instantly stops moving, and you see blood sort of pouring from the back of his head onto the floor, and he's now dead. This last guy goes, idiots, and he's going to move towards you. And he's taking a slow turn.
Mm-hmm.
So he's now in front of you. The ankle biter, exactly, Spag.
Oh my god.
It is now your move. Fast turn to slow turn. Remember, you are still on the ground, which means he gets a bonus to hit you. Like he said,
Can I get a slow turn to stand up?
Yep. Slow turn means you can stand up by sacrificing half your movement. You can take a fast turn to just stand up. But then that's your entire action. Do you get me?
I'm slow turning
Perfect.
to stand up.
Okay, so he's actually going to take a fast turn. And he's going to attempt to slash at you with his dagger. Oh my gosh. He reaches down and he's going to attempt to bring the dagger down onto your chest. But you grab him. And you grab his dagger, pull his arm down, press against his shoulder, and you reverse it. So now he's on the ground and you're up. You still have to use half your movement, but yeah.
It's fine.
So now you've got him pinned on the ground. What are you gonna do?
I have his dagger, right?
No, his dagger's still in his hand. And he has 2. 1 in each hand.
Can I... Wait, he's pinned though. Can I attempt to snatch one of his daggers and slash him?
You can only do one of those 2 actions.
Oh, no.
You can either steal his dagger or you can slash him.
I'm slashing.
As in, you don't have the dagger, so you can either steal the dagger or you can attack him.
We're bonking.
Yeah, you got bonk. Okay, roll a d20 and you have a boon because he's on the ground.
Okay. Please, 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 please.
Wait, you have a boon. If you get a 6, you'll hit him because he only has 9 defense.
Wait, d20 again?
D6.
Okay.
And you also have +1, so actually you can get a 6 or a 5.
Mama.
Unfortunately, you pull up your staff and you try to slam it down on him, but he's able to roll away just in time. He is now going to... It's now back to... Wait, you took a fast turn, right? It's now his turn. He's also taking a fast turn, and he's going to use that fast turn to get up. Your move.
I'm going to hink his ankles.
Okay, rolled hit. With no more boon, just the 20. Oh my god! Okay. Roll 2d6, and we're going to double the damage of the first dice. Because it's a 20. The first dice was a 6. Okay, Don. You just one-shot this guy. How would you like to finish this?
Is it bad that I don't want to hit him in his balls?
Do it whatever you want. This is your finisher. Like in Skyrim, do you know when you get those finisher things? Do whatever you want.
Okay, I kick him in his balls to fucking like stun him and just like kick him in the face or something.
Perfect. So he looks up and he grins at you after dodging your ability. He gets up and suddenly it's almost like a surge of electricity rushes through his body as you plant your knee right in his groin. He like coughs out in pain and he looks down to see your knee, and the moment he looks back up, the last thing he sees is your club coming straight down on his face, or your staff, and it just hits him bang in the face. You hear a crack as he stands there limp for a second and falls back dead. Perfect.
Wait. Not me rolling a nat 20 at the very end.
For real, though. That was an epic roll. Like, it was a 20 followed by a 6 and a 5. Those were near perfect. If you had gone 2 6s, that would have been 3 perfect rolls in a row.
I was like, Kawa Bean says like, let's hope D&D today doesn't stand for Dawn nearly dies, bro. I'm good.
Dawn is good. I don't think you got damage. You got 1. Oh wait, actually you're 2 damage because you got hit by the pot earlier.
Yeah. I am so happy I took all of the fucking scrolls. Oh my fucking god.
That was actually kind of big brain. I didn't expect you to take all of them. But you went. Okay, so at this point, that is the end of the mission. And the last thing you hear, you're tired, you're ready to go to sleep. And before we end it, the last thing you hear is like, welcome back, Dawn. Did you bring the carrots? And that's where it ends.
God damn it!
Oh, and without any further ado, that brings us to the end of the solo story.
Let's go.
How did you find that, Dawn?
I didn't die.
You didn't die. Let's go.
I was scared because I thought I was gonna get the curse of like nearly dying.
Do you know what saved you? The damn overgrowth.
I know.
It would have reached you like 2 turns ago.
Like, bro, I'm so happy I have that spell.
Use it wisely though, because remember, you only have 1 level 1 spell, which means you can either use Shillelagh and like actually do damage, or overgrowth.
Doesn't slow them down.
Well, that's cool. Your character's pretty damn cool. Your character turned out really cool.
And a bit OP because of the of my scrolls.
Only because you were against giants.
Only because I was against giants and I had some extra spells on me.
But even then, those scroll spells are like level 0. So.
Yeah, I was actually like reading them while you were like.
Yeah.
Podcasting because I was like choosing.
You actually got just very good rolls in general.
Like
if you lost this fight, he would have dragged you back to his base. But yeah, no, you're good. Well done.
Thank you.
Do you think you're ready to join the rest of the party now? Encountering the rest of them in the main city? In Seoul?
Yes! Hell yeah. Hopefully I won't fuck up my rolls next time. I'm scared now.
Yeah, everything changes when you're in a party. But it'll be very, very fun. And chat, don't forget to check out Dawn in the description below. As well as that, we're going to be doing the first episode of the Jade route, which will be with all of Polaris VT. And that will be on the 26th. So I believe next Sunday.
Let's go!
But thank you so much, Dawn. You did very, very well. Did you have fun?
I did. Probably one of the best campaigns I've ever been on, so thank you. Fray.
Let's go. I'm happy. My DMing style is very different to a lot of Dungeons & Masters, so some people like it, some people hate it.
I like it. It gets me like in character and in the, how do I say this, the mood of the whole thing, so that's like really good.
I'm good. And your role-playing was really good. You got to interact with all of them. You talk to people. It was great. It made it very easy for me as a DM to just Like I didn't have to like have awkward like pauses and whatever. It was natural. So it was nice. Thank you.
I do like this. Thank you for introducing me to Liam. Good cinnamon roll.
We gotta get some art for Liam. What a good boy.
Very good boy.
And I'm glad I got to use my femboy voice. I'll never get to use my femboy voice. It's not even my femboy voice. It's a little bit older. It's more nerdy.
Oh my god. Wait, how old is Liam?
Probably like 20 something. Like 21. 20, 21.
God. I'm older than this dude.
I mean, did you hear him? And you're also a dwarf. You age slower.
Friend.
Yeah. Like
Oh wait, I'm 16. I'm a young adult here. Never mind.
No, it was between like... No, you're not 16. What do you... 16 is a child for dwarf. It was between 31 and 50.
Got a mold.
Yeah, but you look young.
Hey.
Hey.
Stop it.
Shout outs to my mom who still gets ID'd in her 50s.
Oh god.
But yeah. Alright, Don. I will go end the stream. Thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. Do you have any cool streams coming up?
Not at the moment.
No worries.
But I do plan to, hopefully if it's good, I do want to stream the karaoke by
that's
Chilla's
meant to be
Art.
good. That's meant to be a good game. It's like a horror game, right?
Yeah, it's a horror game with potential trigger warning, so we'll probably put that up.
Ooh. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming. And I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you
No problem.
when the team is all together. Goodbye.
Hell yeah.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yes.
Yes. All right, chat. And without any further ado, that brings us to the very end of today's stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys had some fun. It was definitely an experience. I really do like D&D chat. As you guys know, I've got like 3 weekly D&D sessions. I'm kind of D&D crazy. But it makes me happy. It makes me very happy, chat. It's like, do you know when you have that one really like useless talent, but you finally find a way to use it? That's D&D for me. Like, I'm an amazing dungeon master. But like that's all it is. Like where else in life am I gonna use that? Where else in life am I gonna be able to use that skill? You know what I mean? It's like I mean don't get me wrong. I'm very good at a lot of things, but I'm like, I would take like maybe in another life it's like maybe I could be a slightly less good dungeon master and I could be like immortal in Valorant. Like, I'll take that. But it's fine as long as I can use what I do best to make people happy. That's all that matters to me. But let us go and find someone to raid. If you get caught by coppers, what am I gonna do? Let them play D&D? Actually, that's one of the reasons why I almost got one of my dream jobs, which I didn't get because of COVID, but it was real cool because I basically told them that I'd play D&D with them. They were like, what can you bring to the table that wouldn't necessarily be... They were basically like surprises. What's a talent that you've got that other people that come here wouldn't have? And I was like, well, I've been a dungeon master for like... At the time, it was like 5 years. No, 4 years. And I said, I've done many campaigns. I run 2 roleplay communities. I'm very damn good getting people immersed. And they're like, oh, will you run a D&D campaign for us one day? And I was like, hey, look, if you don't mind getting, the newbie venting his frustration on his new job, on his bosses, then by all means, I will happily DM for you. Don is in Jade. Actually, yo, all of Polaris is in Jade. Yeah, not cool. Jade is basically the Polaris VT campaign. Trying to figure out what else do I have. So I've got Hogwarts Legacy. On Thursdays. Surely I have something else. I could have sworn. Oh yes, Onyx Isekai TTRPG Isekai TTRPG Onyx. And it's the 26th next Sunday. Oh my gosh, we've also got Onyx. We've also got Jade. Next week. We've got 3 D&D campaigns next week, chat. 3. Isn't that cool? Will I be able to handle it? Yeah, that's a great question. Very, very good question. Yo, what's up, Scotty? How you doing? I don't mind doing lots of D&D, to be honest. D&D takes a lot out of me, but it's always worth it. It's always worth it. Let me see if I can just very quickly. I'm actually just. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm making my schedule. Where's Empyrean gone? Empyrean's still on Saturday. I know, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be super amazing. I also really like collabs, chat. So thankfully, we get a lot of those with D&D. I'm very tired right now, by the way. I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep. I was going to do karaoke. Kind of still do want to do some karaoke. You know what, chat? You guys want some karaoke? I might just do a short karaoke in this stream. Okay, look at that. Make this one blue. So I'm forcing myself to take a day off on Tuesday, which isn't really a day off because I do have a solo story with Daro on Tuesday. At some point, I need to do a solo story with Nyx. When's that gonna happen? I also need to do one with Leah, I believe. And yeah, that's it. So 2 more solo stories for Jade before Sunday. Which is fine. Actually, I could even do one earlier on Sunday, like what I did today with Dawn. That should be fine. I'll live. I will live. I do not, in fact, have a day off on Sunday. Fray doesn't take days off. Fray is going to die. What the heck? Okay. There we go. Marble is a bit light. Yeah, I fixed it a bit. Made it a little bit better. Onyx Hydra's up there with Hogwarts Legacy. This is at 6 p.m. GMT. So +5. This is wrong. We're going to use the time converter. Ireland, EST, PST. Okay, 1 p.m. for me is 8 a.m. for ES. Oh yeah, I was like, what the heck? 8 a.m. Or what the heck? Stop. 8 a.m. 5 p.m. PST. But basically, good luck to any bros who want to catch this stream. This bothers me, it's too high. Then 6 p.m. GMT. 1 and 10. 1 p.m., 10 a.m. 1 p.m., 10 a.m. Boom. And then Jade is going to be... Let's see. One sec. Okay. Where was it? D&D here. Let's see, where is 28th February? Did we get a time? What was the time that we did it? February 26th. From so like 12 p.m. my time. Or 12 a.m. my time. 12 a.m. my time, which is 7 and 4. Oh, it's gonna be perfect time for NA bros. Perfect time. Anyone prepare yourself to meet the Tiny Terror? What's high and low fantasy? Low fantasy is like medieval with a hint of magic. Like only a few wizards can use it. Kind of like King Arthur, right? The King Arthur is the definition of low fantasy. And high fantasy is like full on magic, like Lord of the Rings, and there's elves, and there's, you know what I mean? Now, am I forgetting anything? Empyrean's here. I'm gonna shrink a bit. There we go. Empyrean Anime Watch Along, Halo. Now, thankfully, I've only got 2 streams for most of next week, which is good. Need the break. So as I said, I'm taking a bit of a break next week. I'm taking it easy. So I'm only going to be streaming around 6 hours a day, maybe even 4 hours a day. But we will see. We will see. But there is my stream. There is my my thingy thing. Let me very quickly. Very quickly check if I can grab. Huh? Is that, I think, I have no idea where I put the art for this week. But for now we'll go with this. We will go with this. We'll move the art. Move this art. Throw a screenshot of. Hey, look, we'll go near Automata Fray. Near Fraytomata. That's what that shall be referred to as. There we go, chat. Good stuff. Wow, Kawa. I'll have you know, I'm gonna shower straight after this stream. Thank you very much. Oh man, I got the colors wrong. Done. Okay. Is that right? I think that looks right, chat. I think that looks right. Oh, the date. 20 to the 27th. There we go. Look at that. All good. Very good, very nice. Look at that. There's our schedule for next week. I'm going to be playing Mass Effect. We're going to be playing some Digimon, Fate, Gravekeeper. We're going to be doing 3 batches of Isekai TTRPG. Going to be playing some Hogwarts Legacy, Nier Automata, Halo, Anime Watch Long, and some Empyrean. I'm going to make sure that I don't push myself too much next week. I really want to finish some of these games. I really, 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 really want to... I really want to finish some of these games, chat. And I will. God damn it. I will. But for now, let's sing a couple songs, shall we? We'll sing 1 or 2 songs, and then we will end the stream. It's just going to be a gorilla little sing. But we're just going to play some random song. Shuffle. Ikuzo. Oh my gosh. All right, I guess we're starting with something hard. Who needs a warm-up? Am I right? Am I right, chat? This is Shawn Mendes. Treat you better. God damn it. Why do I do this to myself? I won't lie to you. I know he's just not right for you. And you can tell me if I'm off, but I see it on your face when you say that he's the one that you want. And you spend all your time in this wrong situation. Anytime you want it to stop, I know I can treat you better than he can. And any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Tell me why are we wasting time with all the wasted time when you should be with me instead. I know I can treat you better. Stop lying, V. The second you say you lie with me too. And I just wanna give you the love that you're missing, baby, just to wake up with you. Maybe everything I need from this could be so different. Tell me what you wanna do, 'cause I know I can treat you better than he can. And any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Tell me why I'm time with all the wasted time when you should be with me. I know I can treat you Go. Give me a sign, take my hand, we'll be fine. Promise I won't let you down. Just know that you don't have to do this alone. Promise I'll never let you down. 'Cause I know I can treat you better than he can. And any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Tell me why are we wasting time, but only wasting time when you should do it instead. I know I can treat you better make that a little bit easier. But the universe was like, nah, you're starting with Shawn Mendes. Because what's the worst that could happen to your voice? It's not like my voice, Gosh. Gosh. That's freaking hell. Oh! Okay, chat, here's the last song of the day. This is The Feels by Twice. Girl, I know. Know you got the feels. Girl, I know. I'm so curious about you, girl. Wanna keep it cool, but I know every time you move, you got me frozen. I get so shy and talking. Catching feels like butterflies. If I say what's on my mind, when I hit bullseye, shoot, I'm ready, game and vibe. Baby, I feel like you've been to life, la 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 tonight. Yeah, tonight. If your heart beats the same way, then let me know. Cause I go boom boom from head to toe. And I know love is such a fun thing, a mystery, oh Lord. Gotta get to know you more, yeah. Cause I feel a real connection, a supernatural attraction, yeah. I got the feels for you, yeah. Let's go. You have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh, yeah. Never let it go, oh. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I got the feels for sure, yeah. I got the feels for you. Girl, I know. Know I got the feels. Girl, I know. I know you feel it too. Swing in the moonlight, dance in the dark. I know that it caught your eye. Are we on the same vibe? Wondering what is on your mind. Cause you got me good and I wanna be your boo. Well, hitting stumble, I wanna be a fool, yeah. Underneath the neon lights, baby. Electricity tonight, baby. I know love is such a fun thing, a mystery, a little. Gotta get to know you more, yeah. Cause I can feel a real connection, a supernatural attraction. I got the feels for you, yeah. Let's go! You have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh, yeah. Never let it go, oh. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I know the feels for sure, yeah. I know the feels for you, yeah. Girl, I know. Know I got the feels. Girl, I know. I know you feel it too. Girl, I know. Know I got the feels. Girl, I know. I know you feel it too. You got my attention. So what's your intention? Yeah, tell me, baby, what's the deal? Oh, one thought and I know it, baby. My eyes reveal. Then you give me the feels. Whoa, you have stolen my heart, oh yeah. Never let it go, oh, yeah, never let it go, oh. Lightning straight to my heart, oh yeah. I know it feels for sure, yeah. I got the feels for ya, yeah. Girl, no. Know I got the feels. Girl, no. I know you feel it too. Girl, no. I know I got the feels. Girl, no. I know you feel it too. Woo! And those were two random songs that I wanted to just randomly sing because, man, I'm not going a day without singing. That would go against my code. That would go against everything that I stand for. But it looks like the majority of you guys prefer high fantasy. Let's go end the stream, chat. Let us go and locate someone to raid, shall we? Who is live? Let's see. Oh, William's live. Let's go raid Will. He's currently playing Fire Emblem. Perfect. Awesome. Without any further ado, chat, my name is Fray. I'm your Mahaseiso Sensei. Hope all of you have an awesome day. Thank you all for such an amazing week. I had a bunch of fun. And hopefully you guys did too. Fray Sensei in Williams chat. And I will see you guys next time. Otsu Fray. Goodbye now.